Hello and welcome to Management Science to Success. Today I am going to discuss with you the types of transportation problem, and this is a kind of revision I am doing as I have already discussed Vogel's approximation, initial feasible solution methods and optimality test and types of transportation problem. All the things I have already discussed in my previous videos, but at the end of the transportation problem concept I just want to revise these important concepts related to transportation problem. So let me start from the first type. The number of types of transportation problem before solving any transportation problem which we need to understand are balanced transportation problem, unbalanced transportation problem, maximization transportation problem and minimization transportation problem. These are the main core types which are needed to understand before solving any transportation problem. So I'm going to start all the four one by one. So let's start with the first one, that is balanced transportation problem. To understand the concept of balanced transportation problem, you just need to identify two things. The first is the sum of the demands of all the destinations as well as the sum of the supplies of all the sources. If the value of these two are equal, as you can see in the example here, that the total supply, the sum of the total supplies, that is 17, is equals to the sum of the total demands. So this transportation problem can be called as a balanced transportation problem. This is the first type of transportation problem, and after checking that whether the transportation problem is balanced or unbalanced, we move to the next step. So you have an understanding that what is a balanced transportation problem. Just check whether the supply or the demand is equal or not. Now move to the second type. The second type is unbalanced transportation problem. Unbalanced transportation problem means where the sum of the demands of all the destination does not equals to which sum of the supplies of all the sources. That means the demands we are provided with and the supplies we are provided with, the summation of all the two is not equal. For example, I am showing you with the help of an example. For example, we are having this problem. Here you can see the sum of the total supplies is equals to 17, but the sum of the total demand is equals to 15. So you can understand that when the summation D does not equals to summation S, that means when the sum of all the demands is not equals to the sum of all the supplies, at that time this transportation problem is a unbalanced transportation problem. And the first thing which we need to do is to solve this type of transportation problem is to convert this unbalanced transportation to balanced transportation problem. Although I have discussed in my previous videos so many times that how to change unbalanced transportation problem to balanced, but as a revision I'm just telling this you again that how you can convert for making a transportation problem balanced. We are provided with this problem. So to make this unbalanced transportation problem to balanced, we just need to do one thing. That means add a dummy row or the column, dummy row or column, which is less. So just we check that supply is 17 but the demand was 15. So the scarcity was in the demand, right? So we need to add a dummy column because the demand is short. So we have added 2 along with this column with 0 elements, right? So now we get a balanced transportation problem just by doing a simple step, that is adding a dummy row with a scarce quantity. The scarcity was of 2. Now if you add all these values, you will get the value 17. So the sum of this demand is equals to the sum of the supplies, and this problem has now become a balanced transportation problem. So you have an understanding of the balanced transportation problem and unbalanced transportation problem. So now we move to the next type of transportation problem, that is called minimization transportation problem. The third type of transportation problem is of minimization transportation problem. So if we are provided with any question or any problem which is of minimization transportation problem, then the first thing which we have to do is to move to the next step, that is to check whether the problem is balanced or unbalanced, right? Just if the question is of minimization transportation problem. So there is nothing to do any further step if the problem is of minimization, because the transportation model which we use to solve any transportation problem is actually of minimization. So we just need to follow all the steps which we have already used in solving a transportation problem. Just continue with the balanced or unbalanced condition if this is a cost matrix, right? Then what is the next type? The next type is maximization transportation problem. The difference in these two is only of a single step. That means if the transportation problem is of profit matrix, that means it is of a profit matrix or the problem of maximization, then the first thing which we have to do before checking that whether it is balanced or unbalanced, before that we have to do one thing, that is convert this maximization transportation problem to minimization problem and move on further with the steps, right? So with the help of an example, I am going to explain it to you. What is a maximization transportation problem? A transportation problem provided with profit matrix, where we can solve it by reducing it to cost matrix, or it can be solved by a maximization procedure. That means although we are having a method to solve any transportation problem of maximization by maximization model, but if we don't want to use that process or that model of maximization, then we can just go with the minimization transportation model. So what we have to do is we have to do a single simple step. For example, we are provided with this profit matrix. This is a transportation problem of profit matrix, right? What we have to do is first convert this profit matrix to cost matrix. And how we will convert this maximization problem to minimization? Just with the help of a simple step, and that is find out the value in this profit matrix except the supply and demand values. Find the value in this matrix which is largest one. So you can easily find out the value. What is the value? 24. 24 is the largest value in this matrix. So we just need to subtract all the elements of this matrix from this largest value, and we will get a cost matrix. So just reduce all the elements of this profit matrix from this value and get the cost matrix. You just check whether we have got the values or not. For example, 19 deducted from 24, you will get 5. 21 deducted from 24, you will get 3, and so on. You will get all the values, right? This is the step which we use to convert a maximization problem to minimization problem, and after that all the steps are similar. What is the next step? The basic step which we use: check the balanced or unbalanced condition and move on further with the steps which we already knew. This was all which I was going to discuss with you. These are the main 4 categorization of transportation problem, and except that I have already discussed with you the problem of degeneracy, optimality test, and the initial feasible solution methods. So I hope you have a better understanding of that. Thank you.